Hello and welcome to the 5-Star Accelerator Challenge. My name is Winnie and today's episode starts off with a customer service field trip at Stanbic Bank. Customer service is a key factor when managing and working with people, especially in the hospitality industry. Our friends at Stanbic Bank explain to our contestants why this is so important.
Like she said, my name is Dr. Ernest Asiminu, and I'm the head of private banking in Stanbic Bank. And welcome to Stanbic. Like I said, we're Stanbic Bank. I look after private banking, and I look after affluent clients. Customer service is pivotal in everything that we do. My dedicated relationship managers, plain and simple, have fantastic skills. We train them world class, but what they bring to the table is purely how they relate to a customer. So what does good look like? One private banker would see a customer and ultimately the focus will be on that customer. And for me, I give one-to-one attention to my customer. What makes it so special? Because again, it's dedicated. What I'll do for customer A will be totally different for what I'll do for customer B, because every customer has special needs in the sense what you would want will be totally different. Plain and simple, we save customers money and we lend customers money. So that's what we do in private banking.
For today's challenge, our contestants will be divided into 5 groups and tasked to come up with social media campaigns for African Regent Hotel, Posh Potty, Pedwasi Valley Resort, Kempinski Gold Coast City Hotel, and Buka Restaurant.
Hi, my name is Steve Ababio. I am a professional photographer. I specialize in landscapes, travel, resorts and tourism photography. I'm working right now with the 5-Star Accelerator Challenge and helping the contestants to understand the role or the importance of photography when it comes to branding and marketing within the hospitality industry. We had a conversation with them where I helped to point out a few things. Now, this is on the basis of the fact that each of the contestants have been given a phone, a smartphone that has a camera on it by MTN, and they are using this to capture images and to create social media promotions for the program. So I tried to get them to understand that when you enter any space, look out for unique items, look out for things that will tell the story of that specific location in a unique way, and look out for angles that will give you the sort of picture that is not usually associated with that kind of place, to help your work stand out from what would normally have been done. So the idea here is to understand how photography can impact your position as a contestant in this particular challenge.
Welcome back everyone, you're watching the 5-Star Accelerator Challenge.
After receiving all the great tips from Steve, our contestants head over to Esther's Hotel to wind down and work on the projects.
It's presentation time with our judges, Wilma, Asia, and Amanda. It's all going down at the Touch of Bronze Gallery. Let's hear from Wilma.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are at the Touch of Bronze Art Gallery, and it's my pleasure to introduce to you Francis Kwateni-O, who is the artist and main sculptor here. In fact, he is going to do our final award, casting bronze. So whoever the winner is, get ready for your award. He's doing it, he's casting it specifically for the 5-Star Accelerator Challenge. And the first runner-up and second runner-up prizes as well. So I present to you Kwateni-O.
You have said it all. I have nothing to say, just to welcome you all to our great establishment. And I look and see some beautiful people around you. And I believe you all want to excel. We want the cream of the cream. So I'm sure this is what you are here for. So as you are ready to move, I say welcome.
Thank you.
Hi, hello, how you been? This is me again. I'll make you feel at home. I'll make you relevant. You're like my best friend. You'll never be alone. It's the 5-Star way. You know.
My name is Antonia Ibyservice, and these are my colleagues. And we are representing the African Regions Hotel. We are a brand that does not discriminate people. As such, we decided to use Facebook as a medium of advertisement because it gives us a wider market and target group. The atmosphere sets your mind away from your hectic journey, with a bar in the middle of the lobby where you can get a drink to relax before you check in.
Really just wanted you to come up with a campaign for African youth, something that they don't already have, something that they'll be happy to see fresh blood, fresh talents like you come up with for them. I think that's
Yes, that was what I was expecting, and that was what the briefing was about. And this is why yesterday we said you might want to come up with 2 or 3 different ideas for a campaign, which can be maybe launching a competition on Facebook, and then once you sit down and look at all the photos, then you decide which one to go for. But I don't see the idea. I don't know whether you're gonna pay for posts on Facebook. I don't know if you're gonna boost posts. I don't understand what kind of capture you will write in the post. So for me, this is you're branding your page and you want to project your brand image and your brand identity. But this is not a campaign.
I'll give you an example. So you speak French, right? And you're all both well-spoken. I dare say that if you had to speak in French, you'd speak fantastically. So we wanted a fresh idea. So for example, you could have said, look, the African region is looking to tap into the neighbors, Togo, Cote d'Ivoire, French speakers, and you're going to start a media campaign, for example, social media, targeting the neighbors. Okay?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Good morning, panel of judges. My name is Jennifer. We have been assigned to talk to create a social platform on Posh Party.
Posh Potty, the name speaks for itself. We're trying to give everybody a 5-star luxury washroom experience for your events and your functions, because we realize that most people, especially the ladies, don't like using the typical potty johns at functions. So we decided to bring something that's more hygienic, that's user-friendly, and then it's very conducive for everybody to use.
Posh Party is a 5-star luxury washroom facility. Now we chose to advertise our campaign on Facebook because Facebook gives us the opportunity of having full control over our campaign. We get to monitor our how well we are doing as a company, we also get to link our website to Facebook to drive traffic from Facebook to our website directly. It makes it easy for people to access us and know more about us.
And how do you do that?
Okay, so we have a website. Now we link our website page to Facebook by putting our website address on Facebook. So when a potential customer just clicks on that link, it directs you directly to the website. So we chose Facebook because it gives us all these opportunities and it's also less expensive.
What is the topic? What are you campaigning on? What is the campaign? I still don't get what you are selling and on Facebook.
The campaign.
I still don't get the campaign. You actually could call that a hotel toilet. A movable hotel toilet. When you say a hotel toilet, everybody knows that this place is constantly
It can
clean.
be something so serious, or it could have been something very simple, like taking the photo of someone sitting on the toilet, just the legs, and say, if you recognize these legs, you win the Porsche 40 for a day free. It can be something fun or something very serious.
You have all the points in there. I hear the health, I hear the hygiene, I hear the luxury, but you need to pick one to run with.
I think if the briefing was a sales pitch, how would you sell Porsche 40? This would have been brilliant.
Yeah.
Because you're looking at all the features, you're highlighting the good features about them, but this is not social media campaign at all.
Okay, we'll work on that.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hello, good morning. My name is Elias Kusenu, and these are my colleagues. We are representing for Kimpiski. I'd like to introduce myself.
I'm Katie Jedanso. I'm Selma Quinn.
Yes, and before we start our presentation, I'd like to show you a slideshow of some of the pictures of the Kempinski brand as I talk about it. So it's very simple when it comes to our presentation. We'll first of all like to talk about the European luxury and African hospitality that we fuse together when it comes to our brand. At the Kempinski, we do want to have our customers and our guests to have a feel, a touch of the African hospitality that they are already used to, and also European luxury just because we want our guests to feel special and to feel very, very welcome. The first way we wanted to work harder or project our brand was through an app, creating the Kempinski Hotel Gold Coast City app, which is just unique to Ghana. We did some research and we realized that some of the other countries had it, but we realized that Ghana didn't have the app. So we want to be able to have the app, and the reason why we're creating the app is to sync every activity and transaction of the guest to the app. When it comes to check-in, check-out, for them to have a reception experience. Yes, we have the state-of-the-art furniture and equipment, computers when it comes to the rooms, but we want to take it a step further, top-notch, by making sure the app has a feature that you can be able to sign in or sign out on the app.
And with the app, when you sign on to the app, you automatically become a member of Kempinski Hotel Gold Coast City. With the app, the hotel can know the number of people coming, then the services, the time, and it makes everything easier. We also came up with a medium called the Travel Click, which with this medium you have the opportunity to post pictures and videos of the place.
So there will be a gallery section with the app that we have all these pictures there.
But you just fit my thing, guys. You've got something, but when
it's all over the place.
It's all over the place. What you really should have said to us was, look, we don't want to focus on Facebook and it's been there, done it, won the t-shirt, whatever. We've got an app, and this app is going to merge all of these.
Yes. I think it's brilliant what you've done, because you moved away from the traditional social media channels, right? And you're introducing an app that, probably for Kavinsky doesn't exist. I think it's very close. It's closer to what I was expecting in terms of. But you're right. The way you presented it felt like a product. It didn't feel part of the briefing we've done yesterday.
Because it's a campaign. You're campaigning something new. So you just want to say, look, guys, they already have the Facebook, they have this, but we want to do the app. In fact, this app is going to open the doors.
Yeah.
You don't need key cards to open the doors, for example.
You've done a good job.
So you've done a good job, but you could have built on it. You could have made us all understand it better. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But well done.
Yeah, well done.
My name is Benisopelo, and we are here to promote the Ibyservice value.
And my name is Fabiola.
My name is Nancy also. So with the issue of marketing, our challenges with regards to the previous slide informed us to look at some major strategies that we can use or we can put in place to rebrand our resource, which is Ibyservice resource value. So we realized that a great website goes a very long way to empower or to establish a brand, and also realize that most people, before booking your hotel, would like to go online to research about you first, and that is what looking at your website first.
The strength of our hotel is from the city to the hotel. It's just a 30 minutes drive to the hotel, which is very relevant to our customers.
Targeting the upper class and the middle class.
So what is the thing that...
Just a minute. What was that question to you? What was the question to you? What were you supposed to do?
Was to come up with a social media campaign to sell. What's your social media campaign? So even if it's rebranding, even if you want to rebrand, it's fine. But what's the social media campaign to send the message of the rebranding? How are you gonna let people know through social media that you have rebranded?
You're doing Ibyservice, you're rebranding Ibyservice. So the campaign must be on the rebrand on Ibyservice. So if I'm getting you right, the pop-up that's coming on the YouTube should be something about your Ibyservice branding.
And that's
right?
what the presentation now should have been about. What's the content of
Right.
the adverts? That's
Right.
what you're saying.
Yes.
So the adverts will be about Ibyservice, their resource, their hospitality they offer to people, what they are, what they seek to achieve, who they really are, what single them out as a resource value here in Ghana. So the adverts will be about their rooms, their hotel management, their poolside, their mini zoo, and everything that entails or embodies Ibyservice values.
Good afternoon, distinguished panel. My name is Antoinette Alamita, and she's
Akita.
Okay, so this afternoon we are here to present the Buka brand. Doing a little introduction on our brand. Then we'll go to our brand objective, then our target market or audience, our social media platforms, our influencers, and then our social media calendar. Now, Buka is a local name in Nigeria that stands for chop bars. In Ghana, when you say chop bars, most people have the perception of an open space, maybe some plastic chairs and tables. You have bowls on the tables where people come, sit, eat, and then go. So for us as a brand, we also realized that most people are concentrating more on their food to sell for them as their marketing base. Now we've noticed that in our restaurant, there are two leading cuisines, the Nigerian and the Ghanaian. And so we would want to also promote the Ivorian meals so that Ghanaians have a feel of what it is.
We have here our diners, corporate institutions, middle class, and then the tourists.
So these are the three platforms that we chose. Facebook is our #1 priority, as much as our target markets are the middle and upper class people. These are people that are on Facebook. Facebook provides a wide spread of users.
So you're assuming that the tour operators are
We'll do your job for you.
John Mello. This is exactly when I expect you to say that you are going to target also. Thank you.
Because they are going to promote it for you.
They have the volume.
Tour operators and stuff.
So yes, you do have a point, but quickly do you slot in that fact, and then it cements, what you're saying. Thank you. Okay. Yeah.
All right, that's good. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I think you did good. Anyway, you did good. You would have done 100%. You were hovering around the 90s. You already had it. You had the rest, and you just needed to sort of add it on. But you did good. Yeah.
Thank you.
Ibyservice, I think that they had a good sales pitch. If it was just a sales pitch, they had a good sales pitch. I like that they did some research on the situation before, because if you don't know what it is before, I don't know how you move forward. I think they had more of a sales pitch than an actual social media campaign. I did like that they focused on improving the websites, because if you're rebranding, that's the best way for.
I think they did well. They did a lot of research, but at the same time, I think also that they missed the most important things as to the campaign, and also the information backing up the slogan. Because you can't just, if you're talking about something, we need to know what is backing that. So I think they were a bit wishy-washy on the content and the materials that they needed to show to us.
I think the biggest disappointment for me was actually African region, because they'd been there for a week. And they had, they could have spoken to anyone in reception. To actually sit down with the marketing manager and ask more about what to do. So I think they were the biggest disappointment in my opinion. No, I think Posh Party the same. Posh Party was a sales page.
And I think I think it just threw them off again, because the product was not hotel or restaurant.
Yes, they could have
used it.
What I said, it's a hotel toilet.
That was brilliant.
But for them, because the other girl was talking about something, I know we're trying to sell something to do the toilet fees or some funny thing. I'm thinking, oh no. But they failed to understand that whatever product that you have, you can do a campaign. It shouldn't just be hotel. So that, I think that threw them off a little bit, and sort of they were a bit trying to struggle to be on their feet. However, I mean, it was a good presentation, if you know what I mean.
It was full of details, full of
it was
data. And they must have spent some time as well with code to actually ask things, because they knew lots of details on how big the generator is and all that kind of information that
I noticed that as well.
He had to have given them, you know what I mean? So, but they missed the point of the briefing. What about
Kipinski?
Kipinski was, I think it was good. I like that they decided to focus on something else, which was an app.
Absolutely.
And so I think that they also stood out in that sense, because they actually do not have an app. So it's a practical thing, and they can actually get an app. I just thought that they could have sort of fine-tune the app a little bit.
And do a campaign.
So for me, I mean, if I honestly had to rate
one group, you mean?
Buka. I think they were the best.
I think so.
Without a doubt, they were the best. They had thought through
everything. Even the planning with the
because they took us through every single stage.
They had a calendar. They've obviously spent a lot of time. They had a strategy and they spent time.
But that's why yesterday, and I just want to point that out, that's why it was
they were still eating.
Yeah.
When we left,
Yeah.
they were still at the table because
Yeah.
they were around working on it.
They spent the whole time when we were all eating.
When we were there, they were downstairs.
Yeah.
Working.
Yeah, but that's right. But you can see that even after that, they probably didn't sleep because to come up with the plan and all of that after all of this means they spend a lot more time.
Yes, and also they were the less advantaged because you can find Kempinski online.
Yeah.
You can find Posh Potty, but actually the book. That's why I tried to Google it.
Yeah.
You don't have a lot of
information on there.
apart from some photos. So actually, they had to spend the whole time about, out and about in the restaurant to get all the information because there was very little online. So Buka.
What did we say?
Buka
We'll
would
start
be
from
first.
Buka.
Kempinski would be second.
Pediassi.
Pediassi would be third.
Posh Potty.
Posh Potty would be fourth.
And African region
would be five.
Congratulations to Team Buka for being today's challenge winners. There's more coming your way in the next episode. This is the 5-Star Accelerator Challenge, proudly brought to you by MTN Pulse, Ghanaian Times, and the African Regions Hotel. My name is Winnie. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.